Okay guys, Barbary Allen. Let's try to break down how we play it. The first thing you want to do is tune your banjo. This song is in what we call moonshiner tuning. That's gDGAD. But for me, since a lot of this song is really high pitched for me on these first and second strings, I tune my banjo down to my voice because it's hard for me to get up there. So if I want to sing the high parts of Barbary Allen, I need to tune, instead of where my two G strings, the third and the fifth, I need to tune them way down to where they're E. So I'm going to use this tuner, guys, and I'll tell you exactly where I'm at. So if you want to get right where I'm at for this, I'll tell you right where I'm at. So E, B, E, F sharp, B. Okay, so that's E, B, E, F sharp, B. That's the same as gDGAD, moonshiner tuning, but it's tuned one full step low to where I could sing this song. And so if your voice is higher and this is too low for you, you might want to capo up so that you could sing it, but you should be able to do it at a standard tuning or F or E. Okay, let's jump right into it. So we're lucky because this is actually a pretty simple, straightforward song, guys. Let me see if I can get real close for you. It's all played off of the second fret, and you're only going to put down one finger at a time. So you can use your index or your middle finger. I'd probably use my middle finger to do this stuff. And so the basic thing is you hold the chord you're going to hold is hold the second string down at the second fret. And that'll give you this. Usually in this moonshiner tuning, you hold the third string at the second fret. Give you this kind of D chord, I think it is. Anyhow, but for Barbary Allen, the way that I learned it from George Gibson, you hold the second string down at the second fret. And that'll give you the same tone as your third string open. So, okay. Gives you this little sound. So you start off on the third string open. And then you're going to go do a hammer on the second string at the second fret. And then hit the first string open. And then back to the hammer on the second string. And that's how you get your first part. In Scarlet Town. And then back to the third string open. And then the second string hammer. And then the second string open. And then the third string open. Where I was born. Okay, and then we're going to come to the high part. So that's when you do the second string open, and then note the second string, and then do the first string open a couple times. Then the second string open, and then the second string noted, and the first string open. There was a fair maid dwelling. And then you're going to do the first string open, and then I do a hammer on the first string. She was, and then the second string open, and then a hammer on the second. She was the fair. Then the second string open. And the second string open, then a hammer on the second string. Second string open again, back to the third string open. She was the fairest of them all. Now we're going to go back to the bass string. Bass string open. Her, and then you're going to do a hammer or note the bass string at the second fret. Third string open. Third string noted. And then back to the bass string open. Bass string noted. Third string open. That's how you end it. She was the fairest of them all. Her name was Barbary Allen. So that's the basic idea of it, guys. Let me run through it for you a couple more times. I'll do it real slow. Banjo slipped out. It must be... humidity must be changing outside. Okay, let's go through it. Scarlet town where I was born, there was a fair maid dwelling. She was the fairest of them all. Her name was to Barbary Allen. And so you'll notice when I do that, you don't have to, but in between verses, I'll do this little. That's just a little run that George Gibson does something like that when I learned the song from him, and so I try to do a little something like that. And that's not necessary, but it helps break up the song, and it helps you if you're having you're trying to decide what verse you're going to sing next. It helps to have a little interlude there. It also helps keep the audience interested, I think, so they don't know quite what you're going to do next. So the way I do that is it's just all off the second string. And it's really, you'll notice it's the same kind of riff that we did in Frankie and Albert. So if you look up the Frankie and Albert video, it's similar to that. But basically I'm just doing a series of quick pulls on the second string and then letting my finger go back. And then I'm hitting the third string open. And then back to the pulls, and the first string open. And then do a pull on the second, and the third string open again. That's not necessary, and And but if you do want to do that, I encourage you to do it and try to just come up with your own approach. Whatever little interlude sounds good to you. It can be much more simple than that. It can be more complicated than that. Or like I said, you can do none at all. It's really up to you. And so yeah, don't worry about it. That's the basic gist of it. So let me know what you think, guys. If you need any more details to help you learn the song, let me know. Look out for the close-up of this. I am going to be out of town starting tomorrow, guys. I'm leaving town. I'm going up to Warren Wilson College up in Swannanoa, North Carolina for the Swannanoa Old-Time Week gathering. And I'm going to be working with George Gibson there. So anyhow, we're going to try to do something, some kind of collaboration, he and I hope. So hopefully when I get back here in a few days, I'll have something really interesting for you guys. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you as soon as I get back. Thanks for looking.